Seeing the seagulls get an eyeful. Davy glances up at the birds now very invested in your activities. One particularly bold gull even cocks its head like it's taking notes. "Christ, we've got an audience," he mutters before tossing a seashell in their general direction. It misses spectacularly. "Shoo! Private performance!" The birds scatter with indignant squawks as Davy turns back to you, grinning. "Right. Where were we?" His hands slide around your waist again, pulling you flush against him despite the waves trying to tug you apart. "Ah yes, rewarding my victory." He nips at your lower lip playfully. "Unless you'd rather argue about it more? Because I do enjoy winning that way too." The ocean decides to intervene. Just as Davy leans in for another kiss, a particularly enthusiastic wave knocks into both of you, sending him stumbling backward with a yelp and you crashing into his chest. Salt water sloshes up your noses, and by the time you surface coughing and laughing, his hair is plastered to his forehead like a drowned puppy's. "Well," he rasps, wiping seawater from his eyes with one hand while the other clings to your hip, "that's one way to cool off." He shakes his head like a wet dog just to make you squeal, then grins when droplets hit your face. Oops. Another wave looms behind him ominously. "Maybe we should take this somewhere drier." His fingers lace through yours with a squeeze, half teasing, half pleading. "My place has towels. And rum." "Rum and towels. Now you're speaking my language," you laugh, swiping seawater from your eyes as he tugs you toward shore. Davy shoots a mock glare at the ocean over his shoulder. Yeah, laugh it up, Poseidon. You win this round." He pauses just long enough to scoop up your discarded clothes and his shirt, now hopelessly sandy, before pulling you into a jog up the beach. The sun bakes the water off your skin as you run, and by the time you hit the shaded path to his bungalow, he's already got that wicked glint back in his eye. "Now," he murmurs, kicking the door shut behind you with his foot and crowding you against it in one smooth motion, dropping the bundle of clothes with a thud. "Where were we before we got interrupted?" His mouth crashes into yours before you can answer, all heat and hunger and salt-stung lips, as if making damn sure neither tide nor temper could pull you apart again. Fade to rum-fueled bliss. "Bloody hell, look at us," Davy rasps between kisses, fingers tangling in your still damp hair as he backs you further into the bungalow. His bare chest glistens under the slatted sunlight streaming through the blinds, and his grin is pure mischief. Salt water, sand in places sand shouldn't be. He nips at your earlobe. Absolute menace of a woman who can't keep her hands off me. A breathless laugh escapes you as you shove him onto the nearest sun-warmed surface. A couch, a table, who cares? His eyes darken instantly when you climb into his lap, nails scraping lightly down his stomach just to hear him groan. "Oh, I'm the menace," you purr, says the bloke who started this whole skinny-dipping race scheme. Davy's hands tighten on your hips like he's memorizing every curve. "Worth it," he decides before rolling you under him with a growl that sends heat straight to your core. Cue rum bottles rattling as everything else fades to glorious chaos. "You're welcome."